Hey, what's up, y'all? It's time for another college football 2025 preview prediction. And today we got the TCU uh, Horned Frogs. This will be the fourth year for Sonny Dykes at TCU. So, of course, right out the gate in 2022, Sonny Dykes and TCU actually went to the national championship game. Of course, they got absolutely obliterated by Georgia, and then really fell off in 2023, which was to be expected. They had just lost so much off of that 22 team, like Max Duggan and pretty much that that whole team, and they went 5-7. Now, of course, last year, getting um, um, getting back on the right track at 8-4, 9-4 after beating Louisiana in a bowl game. So anyway, so it included a win over Texas Tech. That was probably your best win, but also you lost to Houston and Central Florida in that same year. Those were both bad teams. But anyway, so now this year, you're a quarterback, Josh Hoover, returns. Yeah, this will be his third year as the starter. Last year, 3,900 yards, 66.5% completions, 8.4 yards per attempt, 27 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Anyway, so last year, TCU's offense, about 400 and what, 26 points per game, and 33.5 points per game. Yeah, so anyway, so now taking a look at your running backs, I guess your leading rusher, Cam Cook, is gone, and so is your second leading rusher, Savion Williams. He played both wide. He was primarily a wide receiver, but he also he also got carries at running back as well. But you do bring back running backs Jeremy Payne and Trent Battle. And you also got Kevorian Barnes from UTSA. Anyway, so then taking a look at your wide receivers, you do lose 3 of your top 4 receivers, including 1,000-yard receiver Jack Beck. No, actually, 4 of your top 5 pass catchers, my bad. But anyway, Jack Beck, J.P. Richardson, S- Savion Williams, and your tight end, Drake Dabney. Notice you do bring back your number 2 receiver, Eric McAllister. And let's see, you also got, from the transfer portal, you got Jordan Dwyer from Idaho, 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns last year. And you also got Joseph Manjack from Houston, 350 yards, 3 touchdowns last year. His poor production can be more attributed to bad quarterback play. Actually had over 500 yards and 6 touchdowns in 2023. And you also bring back Blake Noel, who was your 6th leading receiver. So anyway, we'll take a look at special teams next. Your kicker, Kyle Limmerman, returns. He was 15 out of 22 last year. That's not very good. It's only making like 2 out of 3 kicks. It's not very good. But you also bring back your punter, Ethan Craw, 42.4 yards per punt last year. Okay, now let's take a look at defense. You've got 8 out of 11 starters returning. Yeah, got including a lot of seniors on this defense, a lot of 5th and 6th year guys. So a really veteran unit. Anyway, so losing only 3 starters, just a defensive end and 2 cornerbacks. Anyway, last year the defense, like 345.2 yards per game, 24.6 points per game. So they were really mid last season. So, but anyway, we'll start with defensive line. You've got return your defensive tackles, Marcus Deal and Caleb Fox, and you bring back defensive end Devine Deal, 5.5 sacks last year. Led the team in sacks, but you do lose your other defensive end, Nana Ofaso Mensa. Anyway, but you've got Zachary Chapman and Travis Johnson will battle it out for that other starting defensive end spot. Anyway, linebackers, bring back your leading tackler, Johnny Hodges. You've got Namdi Obiazor and Caleb Elarms Orr. And then looking at your secondary safeties, Jamel Johnson and Bud Clark return. Bud Bud Clark led the team in interceptions with 3. And then and you do lose your corners. Uh, Travis Broughton and Lamarian James. But you do bring back cornerback Channing Canada, and then you also got from the transfer portal, you got a cornerback Elijah Jackson from Washington. Oh, anyways, now let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. So, yeah, you do start out week 1. So Monday, Labor Day, you start out by playing North Carolina. Anyway, so of course, first year for Bill Belichick. And yes, of course, if you saw my North Carolina video, then you know that I got you beating North Carolina. So I just don't really think that that Belichick is really ready for college football. I mean, it's going to be a lot different than the NFL. So yeah, I do trust Sonny Dykes more. So yeah, so we got you beating North Carolina. Okay, and then you get your first bye week. Yeah, it's really early to be getting a bye week. I I'm not a fan of this. All right, let's see. Next, you do play Abilene Christian, and I mean that should be an easy win. You should steamroll them. All right, next, you've got SMU, and if you saw my SMU video, I mean, I've got you beating SMU. They return Kevin Jennings, their quarterback, but that's about it. So, yeah, so I got you beating SMU, so that's going to be 3-0. Heading into your conference schedule, when you do open up conference play at Arizona State on a Friday night, and I know they're supposed to pick the home team in these Friday night games, but if you saw my Arizona video, you know I'm going against the grain, and got you beating Arizona State. Of course, they're gonna take a step back this year without Cam Scatterboo. Okay, so let's keep going. Next, you play Colorado, and if you saw the Colorado preview, you know I got you beating Colorado. They're gonna be taking a big step back. Losing Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders and all of them. Anyway, next, you're at Kansas State. Now I already did Kansas State. So yeah, I got you beating K-State. Okay, so you're starting out what 6-0. and then you host Baylor, and and here is where I have you taking your first loss. Now I do think Baylor is going to be a pretty good good team this year. Again, going into the season with a lot of momentum. Won their last 6 games of the regular season, so we got their quarterback Sawyer, and their running back is also back. So yeah, I got you losing to Baylor, right? So that's going to be 6-1. Okay. Next, you do play at West Virginia. If you saw the West Virginia video with Nick D TV, then you already know I got you beating West Virginia. I don't think they're going to be any good this year. It's a rebuilding year, first year back with Rich Rod. So, and they're basically having to replace the whole team. They lost a lot in the transfer portal, bringing in a lot in the transfer portal. So, all right, so this got you 7-1 going into your second bye week. Come out of that and you play Iowa State, and as is a running theme here, I already did Iowa State, and if you saw that, I got TCU beating Iowa State. I do think that Iowa State takes a step back, losing those two NFL wide receivers. So anyway, next up, you are at BYU, another team that I've already done. I got you beating BYU. Expectations for BYU have been shattered. After losing Jake Retzlaff was a huge blow. All right, I got you beating BYU. Let's see, next up. You got two games left. You're sitting on 9-1. And then, okay, it's at Houston, and then home against Cincinnati. And I've got you losing both of those. 9-3 just feels like the right record, and because I had already done a lot of TCU's opponents, that kind of leaves me locked in to the outcomes of those games. So 9-3 just felt like the right record. So I sort of have you losing to Houston and Cincinnati just to find losses on the schedule. So even though Houston, it is terrible, although you did lose to them last year, so it's possible. And then Cincinnati, I think they're getting better. I think that they actually improved over over 2023. In 2024, I feel like they can be a little bit better again this year. So anyways, that puts you at 9-3. And 6-3 in the Big 12. So anyway, so that's going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Give me your prediction for TCU. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.